I'm going to explain the flow of this website. This is the login for both admin and tenants. So here I'm going to sign in with the collaborator account. So in Wix, both collaborator and site owners are considered as a admin. So I'm the collaborator of this website. So I'm sign in with my account. I have to pass the security motorcycles. So sign in process is getting completed. So you can see the login is changed to my account. So once you click on the my account, here here it shows the uh, admins menu. So admin can create tenant as of now and can able to see the reports history. First we start with the creating tenant. Here we have to input the tenant's name. So I'm just start with a test. So test test one. So email as something like test one at test.com, and property we can go with 100 new says US address, just we are putting for an example. So the on the background it will create a account and also assign the account as a tenant. So you can see this is the tenant's username and this is the password that is automatically generated as your requirement. And here once you click on this button, it will automatically copy the username. uh, for that, in a second I will show you on notepad. So you can see when I paste it, the email is copied. When I copy the password also can able to copy. And when I click on the WhatsApp, go for the WhatsApp share option. So I am opening the WhatsApp account. Here I can select the WhatsApp contact. I can able to send this to the through the WhatsApp. So these are the additional features I added to your website. And so once I created the account, so I'm going to open it into the new incognito window for maintaining the separate account for the tenant. So I'm going to log in with the tenant account on this new window. So I am going to the tenant's account. On the tenant account, the menu will get changed. Like there is a my account. After that, reporting a repair. So report a repair and reports history. So on the report history, this person didn't place any reports, so it shows like no records available. So first we have to place the report. So here you can see the first name and the last name, email ID, property address, all the available informations are getting from the member area, and it's automatically pre-filled. If there is any changes, they can able to change, like it's a, if there is need to change the name, like test 1, they can able to place this name with the different names for the for this complaint only. So I'm adding a number, mobile number, and I'm going to select the repair type. These values are, you can able to change it later as well. So here I have to give the input like apply in sorry in the oh, so here you can see the complaint is registered, so the repair is reported successfully, and these two messages are customizable. I just put for the example, and here I am showing the complaint and complaint reference number. This is also copyable. Once I clicked on this button, it will copy into the clipboard. Here you can see the complaint number, and this is also shareable through the WhatsApp. Okay, and when go to the report history, you can see the list of reports done by the particular tenant. So here we go for the admin's reports history. Here he will get all the reports from the different tenants. Different different reports recently uh, recently we got it. Here the information I just put the two information only, the type of report and the report description only. We can add more details on as you wish. uh, I just put on as for that an example. On clicking on the view details, it go for the detailed view of that report. So initially I showed the complaint ID, thereafter is the status is open or not, thereafter that complaint type, complaint description, so complaint by who sent the complaint, thereafter phone number, thereafter property. You can see the new name on the complaint, first name and last name. So on this stage, the admin can able to uh, process the complaint. So right now I just add the code for the changing the status only. If you wish, we can able to do more things on this process. So once I click, you can see the processing, the status is changed to the processing. So here also, once the uh, tenant is refreshing the history page, he can also get that open to processing. Here you can see the processing. This is the admin panel. So once the admin go again to the reports, he will get the first open, that means the list is sorted based on the open complaint first, thereafter the processing, and the last closed complaints. Sorry. These are able to filter out based on the status and the type of complaint. So here you can see, once you click on the closed, is filtered out and shown here. Once you click on the open, here the open complaints are listed. When you click on the processing, it shows the processing one. If I click on the other than, so you can see the type is electricity line. So clicked on the other than anything, there is no available records. It shows like a disclaimer message like no records available, because the filter, like processing and the gas line, that is doesn't meet any records to these filters. So once I click on the all, it shows the gas line only. Here it shows the all complaints, and same as um, on the tenants report history area, he can also filter based on the available complaints. If we have multiple reports, uh, he have posted multiple reports, then he can able to also filter out and uh, uh, check the status. So once he click on the view details, it also goes to the detailed report. So all the fields are I temporarily put on the page. We can able to change it as you wish. So let me know what are the fields I need to show here, and on the list mean the reports history page. Based on your wish, we will add the information on those pages. Thank you.